Hello and welcome to SatTV Week, the news programme for the global satellite industry. In this week's programme, Tricia looks at the latest ILS success and Eleanor has news of Thoria's new mobile satellite division. But first, KVH Industries has acquired Headland Media Limited, a media and entertainment services company. Headland Media is a leading provider of commercially licensed news, sports, movies and music content that they sell in the maritime, hotel and retail markets. With extensive experience in the licensed content business, UK-based Headland Media has 115 employees and offices in the UK, Europe and the United States, India and the Philippines. Headland Media has established relationships with content providers and a customer base of 9,600 vessels, 1,700 hotels and 1,700 retail outlets receiving their various services. SES Telecom has announced the launch of the first space-based automatic dependent surveillance broadcast system to monitor air traffic around the globe. The ADS-B system is operating on the Proba 5 satellite of the European Space Agency. Proba 5 was successfully orbited on May 6, 2013. SES Telecom and DLR German Aerospace Centre have provided an instrument that detects ADS-B signals emitted by the aircraft from space and a ground solution for data processing and system performance management. SatADSL, a Belgian company providing satellite internet access and communication services in the sub-Saharan Africa, has announced the successful completion of a capital increase aimed at financing its development over the next 5 years. SatADSL completed this last round of capital increase against a cash contribution of €1 million by a leading Belgian private equity investor. This investment will be used to support SatADSL growth strategy, aiming at connecting thousands of branch offices of African companies in sub-Saharan Africa with ubiquitous, reliable yet affordable satellite communications. Now here is Tricia with the launch news.
International Launch Services of EchoStar Satellite Services has announced a new launch service award for the ILS Proton launch of a future heavy lift mission. A satellite weighing more than 6,900 kilograms is planned to be launched into geostationary transfer orbit on an ILS Proton Breeze M in the late 2015 or early 2016 timeframe from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. The Eutelsat 3D satellite of Eutelsat Communications has been successfully launched by a Proton Breeze M rocket supplied by ILS and is now on its way to its operating location at 3 degrees east. Liftoff of the satellites built by Thales Alenia Space took place on the 14th of May. Following a 9-hour, 13-minute flight, Proton released Eutelsat 3D into geosynchronous transfer orbit. The partial deployment of the satellite solar panels was successfully carried out from Eutelsat's control centre in Rambouillet 3 hours and 15 minutes after separation from the rocket.
Now here is Eleanor with news of Thoria's new division.
Thoria Telecommunications has announced the formation of a new division focused on spearheading strategic initiatives for the development and implementation of innovation in products, services and business models. This organisational enhancement comes at the back of the successful launch of the company's SatTV for the iPhone and is driven by Thoria's ambitions to further pioneer state-of-the-art solutions in the satellite industry. Thoria has recently undergone a major transformation which has included an expansion of its product portfolio and optimization of its network infrastructure, as well as the revitalization and expansion of its distribution network in key markets. Due to the strategic importance of this new role, it will be filled on an interim basis by Thoria's Chief Executive Officer until a suitable candidate is recruited. The new head of innovation will report to Thoria's CEO and will serve as a key member of the executive team. Global recruitment efforts to find a suitable candidate are underway.